Known as a soulful guitar player who poured emotion into every note, David Gilmour was a fundamental part of Pink Floyd's success. The band's most famous and influential albums were released after he became a member of the group, and they remain highly relevant today. Although he was always more focused on that style of music, Gilmour has a broad musical taste and kept track of what was happening in the music world, including hard rock. He spoke about many groups from that genre, among them Van Halen, which featured the late legendary guitarist Eddie Van Halen. These days, I don't listen to other people with the objective of trying to steal their licks, although I've got no objections to stealing them if that seems like a good idea. I'm sure that I'm still influenced by Mark Knopfler and Eddie Van Halen as well. I can't play like Eddie Van Halen. I wish I could. I sat down to try some of those ideas and I can't do it. But I don't know if I could ever get any of that stuff together. Sometimes I think I should work at the guitar more. I play every day, but I don't consciously practice scales or anything in particular, David Gilmour told Guitar Classics magazine in 1985. He was then asked if he adopted any of Eddie's techniques, and his answer was, "I can't play like Eddie Van Halen. I wish I could. I sat down to try some of those ideas and I can't do it. I don't know if I could ever get any of that stuff together. Sometimes I think I should work at the guitar more. I play every day, but I don't consciously practice scales or anything in particular." So he was already a big admirer of Eddie Van Halen's guitar playing. He continued to follow his work, although they were quite different musically. Gilmour was asked by Guitar World in 1993 if he was not keen on the modern technical schools of guitar, and he mentioned Van Halen as one of the few he liked. "No, I'm not very into it. It's probably sour grapes because I'll never be able to do it. Eddie Van Halen has done a few things that I like a lot, but for the most part, no, that kind of thing doesn't interest me. Guitar just happens to be the instrument I can best express my feelings on. I'm not very fast on it, but you don't have to be. You hear something like John Lee Hooker doing Dimples. Between the vocal lines, he just hits the bottom string on the guitar. Boom! That one note says it all. My guitar influences are people like Pete Seeger, Lead Belly, Hank Marvin, and Jeff Beck. But there hasn't been anyone recently that I've been turned on by, David Gilmour said.